This is New York Golden Gloves boxing on Broadway Boxing.
I'm looking at Patrick. He's ready to put on his gloves. And I'll tell you, there's great backstories between these two fighters. You talk about a fighter, and we'll talk a little more about Demonte, who's fighting with a heavy heart. I spoke to him a couple hours ago. This kid is set to go, Lou, and he's fighting with a heavy heart.
We're about to get a special guest to join us. Patrick, thanks so much for joining us for that last bout. We're about to have a boxing legend join us for this next bout, and I think this is going to be one of the highlights of the night. This room is rocking and rolling and waiting for this fight, and we're anticipating the arrival of our special guest announcer for this next fight, the legendary Teddy Atlas.
Patrick, good luck, my friend. All the best. Appreciate it. Well, the crowd is electric at the Barclays Center. It's got the feel of a title fight, and it's unbelievable. It is electric. Rich Quinones alongside Lou DiBella. We're waiting our special guest. Let's get this one underway as we actually throw it to our ring announcer, Kevin Van Meter.
Our next bout is the 152-pound Novice Championship. This bout will consist of 3 2-minute rounds. The referee is Mike Lemish. In the gold corner, Domonique White, 25 years old, representing Pinpoint Boxing Club. Domonique is a construction worker from Elmont. His 2014 gloves record 4 decisions, 1 stoppage. And in the blue corner, Anthony Demonte, 17 years old, representing Atlas Cops and Kids. Anthony is a student from Staten Island. His 2014 gloves record, 4 decisions, 1 stoppage.
We're about to start the action here between Domonique White and Anthony Demonte. We're joined by a man who really is a legend in our sport, a legend in the sport of boxing, one of the great trainers of all time, a great commentator on ESPN, but more importantly, a great citizen of this great New York. Teddy, you do so much good work with the Atlas Foundation, and now with your Atlas Cops and Kids program. You want to tell us a little bit about Cops and Kids? You have Anthony Demonte in the blue corner from your Cops and Kids program.
Yeah, he's a great kid. All the kids, look, we have 3 rules in our gyms. We have 3 gyms in the city, 600 kids totally. We got 1 in Brooklyn, 2 in Staten Island. We got 3 rules. No money for our kids. We subsidize it. Bring your report card, you get in the door, pull your pants up, no sagging, respect yourself, respect others. And the third one is we put computer rooms in all our gyms, and we hire a certified teacher to mentor and tutor the kids. They have to go into the computer rooms 3 days a week to go to our gyms. And Demonte is one of those kids. We're very proud of him. We're proud of all our kids.
Well, that's why win or lose, the kids that are in Atlas Cops and Kids, you know, are tremendous kids to look up to, because they are working on themselves as human beings, as people, as students, not only as fighters. And that's a credit to you, Teddy.
Well, thank you.
And I'll tell you, the action guys heating up
Great
right
action.
away between White and Demonte, just 17 years of age. Again, Rich Quinones ringside with Lou DiBella and Teddy Atlas.
Well, that's an example of having to protect yourself at all times.
Absolutely.
The chin strap came up, but Demonte was still free to throw punches.
Yeah, the referee had not stepped in. You know, the referee's in charge in there. He hadn't stepped in. He hadn't called a halt in action. So Demonte was acting like a fighter going forward.
That's something, Teddy, you always talk about on the air. Forget it, you know, protect yourself, but continue to fight, fight, fight. And we're seeing it right there by Anthony.
Terrific action so far. You know, these guys are about the same weight, but White appears to be the bigger man.
He had a tough win against Mark Bermudez, too. Took some hard shots in that one.
Both guys are looking to be aggressive. They're both looking for the right key to get in the door.
What can you tell us about Demonte that we don't know, Teddy?
Oh, every once in a while, look, he'll do it on the front end, he'll do it on the back end. He likes to get off and then get out, use his legs to get out, and then see if he can walk into a trap when he gets out.
Moving around well, under 10, round number 1. An electric round number 1.
And a close round number 1.
Yeah, you can see both guys are looking for the other one to lead. And
Nice right hand there.
Position by White.
Yeah, White did a good job there. He waited for Demonte to lead, got a little out of position, and again, he's looking to counter right now, White.
1 in the books, action-packed. You can hear the noise, the electricity inside the Barclays Center. We talked about those towels being waved, Lou. We see the crowd, the followers for Demonte. We see the followers for White. This has the makings of perhaps the fight of the night. Rich Quinones alongside Lou DiBella and Teddy Atlas.
How'd you see that first round, Teddy?
I give it to the gold corner. I give it to White. I think he just got a little bit more done on the back end. You know, Demonte got a little over anxious in spots. White did a good job. I'd say the last quarter of the round, counterpunching.
I have it the same way, Teddy. I thought that White sort of established, particularly the last minute of the round.
Teddy, how do you not even train or manage, but coach up a young fighter to always tell him to just relax at times? Because a lot of these guys want to come out and look for that knockout, that home run. When you get it, when you look for it, you're not going to get it. What do you tell them?
That's the mental end. That's the discipline. That's the control. You know, it's not the physical part. It's the mental part. 75% of this game is the mental part. That comes with experience, with getting in that ring and starting to get relaxed.
Nice shot there by Domonique White.
And this is scheduled for 3 Novice. White and Demonte, thus far living up to its billing as perhaps the fight of the night.
And sometimes you tell the fighters to talk to themselves. And no, I'm not crazy, but you tell them, talk to yourself, tell yourself, calm down, stay calm, stay in control, remember what you learned in the gym.
How old is Anthony Demonte, Teddy?
I believe he's 18. He's either 17 or 18. Young kid.
This is the novice division, so these are not two super experienced fighters.
White 25, Demonte 17, yep.
And frankly, you know what? There's a difference in man strength between a young 18-year-old kid and a muscular 25-year-old like Domonique White.
Oh, good right by White.
Right now, Demonte's looking to use his legs. Just watch him. He's waiting on the outside, looking to get an angle, and then look to step in at the right spot, then step out.
He's moving away from the power of Domonique right now, and that's a good thing for Demonte to be doing.
I agree with you. And again, it's the legs right now, the man in blue. Demonte's looking for a spot. If he's not working, he's getting an angle, and then he comes in.
Might be 17 years of age, fighting a smart fight in this round.
Yeah, he's using his intellect this round. There's no doubt about it.
And he just landed a right hand.
White.
And again, it's the legs setting it up. He's getting angles. He's looking for the right spot to unload. Right there, he eats a jab.
He's got to keep moving. This is not his fight. He doesn't want to be wrestling with Domonique White. He doesn't want to be inside brawling. He wants to use his feet. There he goes. A nice right hand by Demonte.
And again, his feet. He's moving a little bit, looking for the spot. And then when he thinks he's got the right angle and he thinks he's got White not set, he walks in like that.
He scored right there to close out round number 2.
He's caught another jab.
Caught one late.
I think he evened up the fight. I think the third round's going to be the teller.
Well, let's take a look at some of the action in round number 2. As Teddy likes to say, maybe driving through a bad area. Let's see which fighter was doing it, Teddy. What do you got for us with this replay?
Well, you see right there, you saw Demonte get in with a good right hand. The left hand was a setup, though.
Very nice right hands. Again, another right hand.
Yep.
Very nice right hand. And you're right, Teddy. They were set up by his legs, by his movement. Demonte seems to be a much better fighter when he's on his feet.
Yeah, well, good job in the corner there by Pat, one of his trainers right there, Pat Basciano. He's a former Golden Glove champion. Actually, he fought in the Golden Glove finals one year for Shami. He does a good job in the corner, and he did a good job from the first and second round. Yeah, what he's telling him is, when you get a little separation and it's the right spot, step on him. He did a good job making an adjustment between the first and second round.
All right, third and final round, guys. How do you score this one right now?
I think this one's still up for grabs.
Yeah, I got it even. I got the first round White and the second round for Demonte. This round's going to tell who's the champ.
Fighting like it's a tight fight. Both men come out swinging, Lou.
And they're not fighting like an amateur fight right now. These guys are laying out some leather.
Demonte in the blue, White in the gold.
Look at the legs. Just look at the legs of the man in blue, Demonte. He's using those legs to change distance. When he's not working, he gets out of range where White can't work, and then he looks for the angle in the right lane to come in.
Nice jab right there, just landed. That's a point. There's another point. Demonte fighting very smart right now.
Yeah, ever since that first round, Demonte's adjustments with the legs has been a difference. White has not made an adjustment. He's still coming forward in a one-dimensional way.
Yep. It's also a time stationary, too. Demonte teeing off on him, scoring, stealing this round, earning this third.
And here's an example where the stronger man is not scoring more often. You have Demonte using his speed, fighting with angle. Oh,
he got
big right hand. Big right hand.
Oh, Demonte got caught with a right.
But he comes right back throwing.
Oh, both exchanging leather under a minute to go.
Right hand by Demonte.
Oh, mercy. Great action. Under 40 to go between Demonte and As Teddy says, it's a battle of wills, guts, and heart.
The one spot this round where Demonte's having a problem is when he steps out straight with the left low. He's caught some right hands that way.
This last 30 seconds could be very important here.
See who's got the last charge.
Yeah, again, he steps out with his left hand down, and he eats a right hand, Demonte.
Yep, yes he did. White caught him.
Oh,
Under 10 to go. Final flurry, White, Demonte.
Boy, this is a very close one, I tell you.
Teddy, I'm not sure I can call this one.
Really close.
Well, we thought it was going to be the fight of the night. These two young men came in, showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of poise. They let their hands go. Looked like a title fight for a couple rounds.
You know,
terrific.
Demonte was doing a lot of really good things. He really adjusted after early in the fight, and then I felt he made some very late mistakes in that last minute or so.
He got caught a couple times.
Yeah, it came down to one thing. There was one punch. If White wins his title, he wins it on one punch, the right hand.
The right hand,
that last round.
Exactly.
That right cross, yeah. No. All right, as we have a couple moments, what do you see on both sides that you like between both these young fighters, Teddy?
Well, the best thing I like Demonte, using his intellect. This is called the sweet science for a reason. You use your head, you make adjustments. He made adjustments that second round, that third round. But I also like White. The second round, he lost that round, I felt, and Demonte had made adjustments. White then realized, he saw that the left hand was dropping of Demonte. He was stepping back straight. He made an adjustment. He capitalized. He exploited on that. So I like both guys that they saw what was going on in front of them, and they thought on their feet.
I'll tell you what, looking at both these guys, I think you're going to see both of these guys in the open division next year.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think Domonique White, if he pulled it out in the last 60 seconds.
And look, we know the mark of a good fighter is one that makes adjustments. All right, as the noise is settled down, we'll calm down. We'll come back with the decision of this one between White and Demonte. More Golden Gloves action right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Let's make this official between White and Demonte. We'll go to our ring announcer, Kevin Van Meter.
The winner of the 152-pound novice champion is from the blue corner.
There you go.
Anthony Demonte.
And we're sitting next to a very proud Teddy Atlas.
Yeah, I'm very proud of Demonte. I'm proud of all the kids that are in our program, every one of them. Whether they win or lose, I'm proud that they make the commitment to being better people.
And that's the most important thing. And you have big contingents on both sides. Obviously, the Demonte fans are thrilled. The Domonique White fans are pretty upset. But you know what? That fight was one of those that clearly could have gone either way. Both kids did some very good things in there. Demonte's adjustments in round 2 and the first half of the last round got him that fight. I think some people here gave a little bit of credence to that last minute of the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And we mentioned Demonte fighting with a heavy heart for his mentor that passed. He said he wants to come out, he wants to win this tournament. He showed a lot of guts. So did Domonique White, but I'll tell you something. You look at a kid like Anthony Demonte, young, poised, aggressive. He did what he had to do, and at the end of the day, he walks away with a Golden Gloves. All right, so there you have it. Great job and a great fight. Anthony Demonte comes away with the win. We'll step aside. Special thanks to Teddy Atlas for joining us for a couple moments. More Golden Gloves right after this.